Any other questions here?
I'm wondering, with everything that you've gone through, could you guys have maybe reevaluated the way you look at Napster and maybe even apologized to Shawn Fanning for any of that?
Apologize.
It's Shawn for you.
You know, as far as being apologetic about the whole situation, I still feel that we still stand where we've always stood on this issue, and I don't feel that there's any need to be apologetic on any of the stands we've taken on Napster and that whole issue. I mean, we still feel the same way now that we felt 2 years ago. I mean, nothing has really changed.
You know, you got to understand sort of what it was that happened with this whole thing, with all of a sudden, like, this song that we were still working on in the studio was being played on like 30 radio stations across America. It was like, how did that come about? I mean, the whole thing went down in 15 seconds on a phone call. It's like, huh? I Disappear's being played on the radio? What the fuck is that? It's a company called Napster. Let's put an end to that. And then we sort of just jumped like we always do. And then it sort of went from there. So I'm very proud of the fact that, you know, 18, 19 years into Metallica, we still continue to stand up for the principles that we always believed in. I would like to say that at least for myself, we were somewhat blindsided about what we got into, but I'm proud of always sticking true to those principles that we feel that this band has kind of stood for. And look, you know, I got an iPod, you know, I subscribed to iTunes. I mean, it's never really about downloading to me. That was the big myth. It was about control. It was about control, and that control got taken away from us. And if there's one thing that we are, and I'll be glad to stand up and say, is we're definitely control freaks, and we like to control, and we like to protect what's Metallica.
Any other questions here?